haven't been able to find anything as of today. So
By the way, if I worked for her and I saw a phone ring and it said 202-456-1414, which is the number for the White House, I wouldn't answer. I'd put it to voicemail. Because every time they call her, they leave a huge turd on her desk.
yeah.
It's like go be the point person on the border crisis, which it was a mess, is a mess, and continues to be a mess. Now
It's
it's
gotten
like
even
go,
worse. It's gotten even
yeah,
worse.
it's
Yeah.
gotten absolutely worse. And now it's like, okay, go fix the problem with guns in America. Hello, did you want me to split the atom while I'm at it during my lunchtime? I mean, give me a break. They give her some tough stuff to do,
Yeah. Yeah.
and she
Well,
doesn't do it.
that's the key right there. Is it seems like they are difficult to almost impossible tasks just to try to solve in itself.
Yes.
And I mean, because obviously you're going to need Republicans, you're going to need Democrats, you're going to need a lot of people coming together, but to try to come up with some sort of talking point solution to it, I mean, it just seems like an impossible task. And it just and then plus she bumbles with a lot of this stuff that it doesn't help out, and it just people are just left wondering what the hell is this administration doing?
Yeah. Well, she's also in charge of AI.
Is she really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She's the point person for the administration on coming up with policies regarding regulating artificial intelligence.
Oh, good lord.
So so what she did, I guess, maybe the first thing is she went to ChatGPT and typed in, "What is AI and how do I fix it?" And AI responded, "Please don't bother me with these questions." Oh yeah, I mean it really is almost like, I wouldn't say I feel bad for her, but because she signed up for this, but it really is interesting how much they put on her plate, as opposed to other vice presidents.
Yeah.
It's almost like they don't like her.
It seems like it. It seems like, especially with the assignment she's getting, it's as though you have those jobs where you feel as though you're being set up to fail,
Hmm.
and this seems like one of those particular situations.
Hmm. Yes, and credit again. I say, I mean, I, the fact that we're paying, as you said, the average price per gallon of gas in both LA and Orange County is over $6. I can imagine it's even higher in San Francisco and the Bay Area. The fact that we have to pay that amount of money for a gallon of gas in a state that has all the natural resources to be able to provide for itself, as opposed to having to go overseas from, terrorist countries, that destroy the environment so that we can get, fuels here in California, is just ridiculous. And it's because of the policy of the Biden, Harris, Newsom administrations. I'm not a fan of Gavin Newsom, but I think it's a smart political move to have him there on Wednesday night, as opposed to somebody else.
Oh, hey, maybe that's the next assignment they give Kamala is solving our energy
Yeah,
crisis, and
yeah, yeah. Maybe they could put her on the little TV that you go when you pump your gas, and you're pumping your gas, and they come on and they give you a little message, and you can watch people start punching the gas pump. That's what I do now. Is when I pump my gas and I see someone come on, it's like, leave me alone, you son of a gun.
yeah. Well, Mike, it was great talking to you. Let's end it right here, and then let's get
Okay.
together after the debate and kind of do an analysis of it. It's going to be a busy week in California. You've got not just the presidential debate, but you also have on the California Republican Party convention that is starting on Friday, and on that particular day, you've got DeSantis, you got Trump, you got Tim Scott speaking,
Oh, good.
and you've got a lot of other folks coming in.
Vivek is coming, I think,
Yeah, he's coming on. Vec is coming
Saturday.
on Saturday, correct?
I think, yeah. So yeah, it should be, you know, I don't want to say the primary runs through California, but the fact that they moved it up to March makes them a huge player in the equation, and I think you see that with folks coming to town like that.
One, you got 169 delegates, the most
Hmm.
delegates out of any state. You're right; it moves it up to March, and as we saw, I mean, whether it may be the presidential or not the presidential, but it certainly looks like Congress or the control of Congress may run through California.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there's a lot of battleground seats here in California. I mean, you've also got all these delegates. A lot of eyes are going to be in California, and it's you could see it not just with this presidential debate that's happening, but also the Republican Party convention with so many presidential candidates are going to be there talking to the delegates, talking to those individuals. And so it'll be interesting times, but and not just on one, not just when we look at it one side of the party, but also when you look at it from the other side, with as Mike and I were discussing, with Gavin Newsom being the primary spokesperson for the Biden-Harris administration. And I'm sure we're going to, we've got a lot of other things that are happening in California, and a lot of those things that can be brought to the forefront.
It's the Californication of America. That's what we have to watch out for.
That is true. All right, Mike, have a good one. I'll talk to you soon.
Take care, everybody.